I am the director of Nova Gazeta Europe, which is an exiled media. We created it 2 years ago. One of the challenges is that our team is very young. The medium age of our team was 24 years old. The problem was that most of the people had to leave Russia very, very quickly. In some cases, it just took people 24, 88 hours to decide. People left everything behind without knowing whether they would be able to return or not. They started their life from scratch. They talk a lot those days about life-work balance. But in case of our journalists, the main problem is that they do not have this balance because they, for example, work too much. They do work too much, that is true. But that's not the only problem. Work is also a way for them to escape because they have no life there in the new country. But at the same time, their work is also something very traumatic because they deal with very hard content, This stress and even grief from the emigration, and also, well, of course, it's a sense of guilt. Guilt for the fact that we are Russian journalists. My journalists I work with very often ask okay, I wrote this article, it's a good article, but how the hell does it change the situation that Putin started war in Ukraine, people are being prosecuted, what I can do, what I can change. They feel guilt because they left behind people they love. They feel guilt because they don't know how to help them. They feel guilt because sometimes people who stayed call them escapers. And this all makes your life very complicated. You constantly feel stressed and unhappy,